Hello, everyone. So, um, Out of the blue, I just decided to come to my office and do Q&A questions concerning Living Peace. I am on two different platforms. I'm just right here, so I can look at both of you at the same time. While living in peace is something that the Most High has given me to spread the word to do his business, it's also something that he is, I don't want to use the word forcing me, but he is definitely having me to learn to do. I thought that I was doing it already, but that is not the case. Sometimes I'm sad. Sometimes I just don't know what to do or what to say. And this assignment that he has given me has challenged me, is challenging me because I'm still going through it, to be able to learn to live in peace. So I decided to come on here to allow people to ask me questions about living peace. And that way it can open up a conversation that everybody needs to hear. Everybody needs to know. Everybody needs to realize how important living in peace is. A lot of times we die and we bury our loved ones because we didn't know how to live in peace. They didn't know how to live in peace. So they allowed little simple things that could have been avoided to take their life, whether it be the gangs, drugs, domestic violence, um, bullying, any of those things that could be prevented only if we learn to live in peace. So for me, live in peace is, just having a safe place where you can be in your mind space, regardless of where you are, and you could just be at ease. You don't have to worry. You don't have to be on the edge. You could just relax. You feel safe all the time. Live in peace is avoiding drama, unnecessary drama, not being involved in the he say, she say, um, not tearing anyone down, but yet lifting people up. Live in peace could be as simple as a home cooked meal so your family can have food to eat, a clean house, um, good communication skills, helping your children with homework assignments, projects, want to go see your children um, perform in plays, musicals, basketball games, football games, volleyball, things of that nature, right? There are so many distractions that's keeping us from living in peace, and I think that we is due time for a change. A change is very necessary because the world is chaotic enough. It's chaotic already where it's at. It is chaotic. Like every time you turn around, you see something that's happening on the news around you, next door, in your backyard. You just see all these horrifying things. And you see it so much that you try to make it the norm, right? Like, oh, such and such got killed. Oh, for real, you just talk about it like it is nothing. And really it's somebody's baby. Somebody loved that person. That person is no longer here anymore. But the real reason is why. Why are they gone? Why are they, no longer here? Because this side don't like this side, or because no one has the accountability of saying, hey, it's my fault. I decided to mess with this woman, or I decided to mess with this man and this man. We have to learn to hold ourselves accountable. we have to. If we don't hold ourselves accountable, then um, that's where all the confusion comes from. That's where all the confusion be. We have to learn not to give up on loved ones so easily when we see them drowning, when we see them falling through the cracks. I put up a post earlier today, and the post said that if you want to learn how to get ahead and not fall through the cracks, you got to keep the commandments. And I know there's a lot of people that's not going to church, not reading their Bible. It's a lot of people that don't want to hear it. But guess what? I'm here to tell you the truth. It's definitely the truth what I'm telling you. Once you actually open up the Bible and read it, you will realize that it's all for our benefit. It's all to make us better people, not just for someone else, but for yourself, for your children, just to become a better you. It's too much pain. I'm sensitive because everybody know me as um, the helper. Everybody know me as someone who you can call and you can depend on. You tell me your secrets, I don't say anything. So I know a lot. I know a lot about a lot of people, a lot of different situations, and it's really sad. It's really sad. So my question to you is, what is living peace for you? What does living peace mean to you? Can we start to see a change? Can we start to be the change that we want to see? If we see somebody struggling, can we keep it real with them and not pacify them to make them believe that their behavior is okay? If you say that you love somebody, if somebody is your friend, somebody is your loved one, hold them accountable to their BS. Make them stronger. Make them be able to stand up to be the women they supposed to be or the men they supposed to be. But don't judge. Don't kick them while they down and judge them out of spite. Just help them. Like, hey, I see you going the wrong direction. Your turn is up here. I don't want you to be lost. So let me help you get to where you need to be. Can we do that? Or are we gonna study, sit back, and make it seem like our life is great? Make it seem like we don't notice, our supposed to be friend, our supposed to be loved one, struggling. We don't notice them struggling. We don't notice that, they don't look the same. They don't sound the same. When God gave me this living peace, I didn't know what He wanted me to do, but it's starting to be clear. It's starting to be real clear. Living peace is just not for me to sell my thermos or my coloring books or my spiritual journals or any of them things. Living peace is for me to get the message out. He told me that he wanted me to sell nothing more than a message. And the message is, if we don't start waking up, if we don't start holding each other accountable, if we don't start pulling our kids back in when we see them going out astray, if we don't start working together as a team, we're going to lose. We are going to lose, and it's not going to be a pretty sight. So many people have already lost their loved ones. But what happens is we all lose at one time as a union, as, nothing we can do. They beating us down, we beating our own self down. What happened? Okay, let me see what you said. She said, live in peace means to me to live right, even when no one is around or listen. Yeah, live in peace is, I agree with that. Live in peace is making the best decision for yourself and doing people right. You know, a lot of people get misconstrued of what love is. They think that love is means that you're supposed to pacify somebody. Oh, I'm not going to say this to that person because I don't want them mad at me. Oh, I'm not going to say this to that person because they're not going to love me anymore. Well, let me tell you something. That means that you holding fear for that person. It don't means that you fearful that they're going to beat you up or anything like that, but it means that you holding fear that, they is not going to be the same towards you anymore. And the only person that you should fear is God. A lot of people walk around all the time saying, I fear no one but God. I fear no one but God. But when you sit back and you look at them, you could tell that that's not true. That is not true. They fear what she say. They fear what he say. They fear what they say. They don't even care about what God say. I don't care what stage you are in your life right now, whether you up, whether you down, whether you got money, whether you struggling. Everybody's gonna have to answer to God. You're gonna have to. It's just what it is. And whether you want to believe it or not, He is real, and He's gonna hold you accountable. So all them, well, they said that this, that, and the other. That none of that stuff is not gonna matter. I think that we have enough chaotic situations around us dealing with everything, that we should at least start trying to live in peace within ourselves. That means anything or anyone that is chaotic, that's drawing you to be stressed, making your blood pressure go up, making your weight fluctuate, making it so that when you sick, you can't be easily healed. All them things gotta go, because all them things is of Satan and none of it is of God. God said that his plans for us is to prosper us. He said that he wants us to live life and live it more abundantly. How can we do that if we're not living in peace? How can we do that if our life is full of stress, full of drama? Every day you waking up, you scared. You looking over your shoulder because you don't know who's after you. You just don't know. Listen, y'all, this is not just a business that just been started. This is really a movement. This is a movement that God has put me on. This is a movement that everybody's going to have to gravitate to. It's a must. I didn't even know that I was going to come to the office and do this today. I didn't know. I just came because I felt in my spirit that I needed to. This is my peace. I'm right now. I'm at peace. This is my peace. This is my second home. My home away from home. And this is my peace. And to be able to sit in front of you and just to be transparent and to give you the real. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Um, I will be back on here. What's today? Monday? We're going to make this a every Monday thing. I'm going to be back on here every Monday at 7 o'clock. And I'm going to do a live every Monday at 7 o'clock. I'm going to set it on my calendar. And we're going to talk about living peace. We're going to break down some scenarios. We're going to break down some situations that's happening. Nobody's personal business, but just in general, to help people that's going through stuff who don't want to speak about anything, just to help them navigate through it, help them get through it. You're not alone. You're not alone. I see so many people want to commit suicide. So many people have committed suicide. They just feel alone, no one to talk to, no one to, who they can feel like will listen to them without judgment. I just want to tell you guys, for those of you who do not know, I hold a prayer line every night besides Saturday. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. I should have said Sunday first. It being the first day of the week. So Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it starts at 9 o'clock Michigan time, 8 o'clock Chicago time. And on Tuesday, it is 9 o'clock Michigan time. 9 o'clock Chicago time and 10 o'clock Michigan time. If you feel like you're going through something, you just need prayer or anything of that nature, I'm telling you, like, the line is open. It's non-judgmental. You could live in peace there. You can feel safe there. Um, we pray for you. When we get done, pray for you. When we get off the line, whatever was spoken on the line, it doesn't go no further. It's really a safe place. Um, we have to be there for one another. We have to show and demonstrate real love for one another. You know, we have to show that we more than just talk. We're more than just friends. You know, pretend to be friends. You know, I don't have the number right now because I just don't remember it or the code. But I will put it on Facebook when I do get done with this live. It will be on Facebook. So mark your calendars, set your clocks, prayer line every day besides Saturday. Live in peace, curing 8 questions, Mondays at 7 o'clock. I really thank y'all for freeing up some time for me, for giving me some time. I love you all. And I'm talking about the real love. I love you for real. And I will see you again